Welcome to this caulking installation video. Here we will show you how to install caulking on a countertop to wall joint. The gap at the countertop to wall or wall tile connection should be filled with caulking to prevent water from entering the gap and provide a finished look. The first step to installing caulking is to make sure the countertop and wall tile are clean and dry. If you are re-caulking a joint, then you will need to remove the existing caulking. This can be done using a utility knife to cut the caulk out of the joint. Cut both the top and bottom edges of the caulking and then use a razor blade to scrape off any leftover caulk. The second step is to apply the caulk to the joint. You will first prepare the caulking tube by cutting off the end of the tip with a sharp knife at about a 45-degree angle. You want to cut very close to the end so that you have a 1/8 inch diameter opening. The goal when caulking is to seal the gap with the minimum amount of caulk showing on the surface. Begin applying caulking at one end of the joint by placing the tip of the caulking tube in the center of the joint where the two surfaces meet. Press the cut face of the tube tip into the joint and hold the caulking tube at an angle with the rear of the tube facing the direction you will move it. Move the caulking tip at a steady pace along the joint while you squeeze the caulking out of the tube. This will create a smooth, even bead of caulk in the joint. The caulking tip should press the caulking into the corner, and the caulking should adhere to both surfaces, making up the joint. The third step is to wipe the caulking to smooth it out and to increase its adhesion to both surfaces. Use a wet rag to get your finger wet, and then run your finger along the corner joint to press the caulking into the joint and smooth the edges along the countertop and wall. Clean your finger on the wet rag and refresh the wetness on your fingertip after each pass. To remove the film of caulk that sometimes spreads out on each side of the joint, you can place a smooth, wet rag over your finger and run your finger along the corner joint a second time. Be sure to change your finger location on the rag with each new pass along the joint, and rinse it frequently to remove the caulking buildup. Continue learning about tile projects by clicking on one of these videos. Thanks for watching.